Hi, I'm Robert Estrin. This is livingpianos.com. And I know a lot of times will talk about a special piano, but this is more than a special piano. This is a unique situation that I've never experienced in years and years. This is a Steinway from 1907, and I'm going to tell you about this piano. It's a glorious instrument. It's got the original ivory keys that I had to look close to make sure they really were ivory. The soundboard is impeccable. What's really striking about this piano, I will tell you in a minute, but I want to get right into music in this piano, and there's a real surprise about this instrument that I'm going to tell you soon, so I'm not going to give you a spoiler here. I'm going to let you enjoy some music first, and then I'm going to tell you about what makes this piano unique among any piano I've ever experienced in my life, and that is a strong statement, because I've seen thousands, maybe tens of thousands of pianos in my life. I'm going to start off with an absolutely splendid Mozart sonata, the G major sonata. I'm going to start at the development section, take to all the way to the end of the first movement of the G major Mozart sonata. So what's so unusual about this piano? Well, first of all, I'm going to give you some background so you understand the scope of what I'm about to tell you. I graduated from Music Conservatory in 1980, and I had been teaching the piano from the time I was in high school, assisting my father. And after I graduated, I started teaching, and so many people didn't have pianos. That's how I got into selling pianos, because I would hunt down good used pianos for prospective students. And it turned into a big thing. Before I knew it, we had 27 pianos in our home, believe it or not. That was way back in the 80s. And all through the years, I've had this duality of teaching and performing along with pianos. And over the years, some pianos come in and they're older pianos in original, everything original. Well, this piano came in and I assumed it had been rebuilt because everything played and looked great. And in fact, I actually wrote a description, I don't know if any of you caught it, that when it first listed, I put that it was rebuilt. And then we went through this piano, and I had several of our top technicians determine that everything on this piano is original, which blows my mind. We've had pianos in the 1930s, even some pianos in the 1920s that have been all original and in immaculate condition. And that is rare enough. But a piano from 1907, all original, how could this be? And, you know, I was listening to the bass strings because usually, you know, you figure the bass strings are going to be a little thuddy or there'll be some buzzes. You replace at least the bass strings. They sound phenomenal. Everything. As a matter of fact, I want you to hear now a little bit of Liszt to show it going down to the lowest note of the piano. You can't believe this piano has such a response and sound. And so listen to a little bit of the intersection of the Liszt B minor sonata. Listen to the bass on this piano. Pretty remarkable sound, isn't it? There's a warmth and a projection that sometimes even brand new Steinways don't have what this piano has. So anyway, everything, the action has plenty of good life left in it. The case looks gorgeous. It's 1 in a million, I would say. That's not too strong a statement of pianos. Anyway, I'm going to close now with a little bit of Beethoven for you. So hear the lyricism that in the second movement of the famous Pathetique Sonata. And once again, the warmth, that Steinway sound that some of these golden era Steinways are famous for. The Model O is a great scale design. At 5'10½", it's a rewarding sound that you can get that still won't overwhelm in your home. They still make the Model O, but for most of the 20th century, they had the Model L, the same size, and came back to the O, which they produced all along in Hamburg, Germany. It's glorious to have one of the original O's from so many decades ago in this kind of condition. If you're looking for an original Steinway that looks gorgeous, plays beautifully, and has such a rich sound, this is really, as I said, one of a kind. What a treasure. This is Robert Estrin here at livingpianos.com, your online piano store. Until next time.